So let's talk about chocolate truffles. So this is whole cream just seasoned with a couple of vanilla pods. When they start to steep in there, they lose some of the vanilla caviar. It looks really cool, but take it out, it's done its job. It smells so good. All right, here's a tip. When you're melting chocolate, you wanna get the cream really nice and warm and a good quality chocolate. This is bittersweet chocolate. It's like 64%, so that means it's got a nice snap to it. And it's the perfect balance between bitter and sweet. All right, so before the chocolate goes in, I wanna make these truffles for the adults. So I'm gonna put a little brandy in, but that's totally optional. And the brandy and the decadent chocolate just makes for a really nice treat. So just a bit. Okay, that's perfect. And if there's kids around, you don't have to put brandy in it. So the brandy, cream, vanilla pod, and then you can go right in with the chocolate. All right, this is good. Keep the heat on, keep whisking until all the chocolate is melted. This is a perfect time to turn off the heat and then add a little chunk of butter. And the butter is gonna add a tiny bit of flavor. It's gonna give the truffle some really good sturdiness, and it's gonna add a little bit of shine. So once you put the butter in, take it off, and then the residual heat is gonna melt the butter, and you can see that it's getting really nice and shiny. Look at this stuff. Tastes like brandy, vanilla. It's just delicious. You wanna get it in the fridge and you wanna get it ice cold, and it gets this nice pliable chocolate texture, which is perfect for a truffle. All right, chocolate's chilled out and the ganache is ready for the truffles. So I'm gonna start with the truffles. Get yourself an ice cream scoop. Your hands are really warm and the chocolate is very soft and decadent, so be really quick when you roll the truffles. Just get a nice ball like that, and then into some dark cocoa powder. And it's a really good balance, the bittersweet chocolate with a little bit of brandy, and then you roll it on that nutty cocoa powder. That is a cool truffle. And nuts and chocolate are super delicious. You can use any nut that you want, but pistachios are so good with the bittersweet chocolate, and they look super festive. And I like to pulverize the nuts. You want it like a pistachio powder, and that's delicious. Crunchy pistachios, and then the soft chocolate ganache with brandy. Just a little bit of work to go, and then I get a martini. Let's do this. Look at these chocolate truffles. You don't need to go to a fancy chocolate shop to get these things. It's gonna go so good with a martini, but I gotta taste it. Which one should I do? Cocoa or pistachio? Pistachio. Let's do this. I like the crunch of the nuts and the soft texture of the chocolate. Look at this. You could just cut through it with so much ease, and it looks delicious. You've got the nuts on the outside and super soft, decadent chocolate with a little kiss of brandy. Happy holidays. It's the brandy! They're so delicious. It's the cream and the chocolate that make it so decadent. Little hits of brandy and then crunchy nuts. That's gonna go so well with a chocolate martini.